Yo, I'm MCToon, the worst rapper in the world. I'm here today with Snow. Not the Snow you're thinking of, a different Snow. This is Jon Snow, not Snow from Informer Snow. How you doing, Snow? Jon Snow.
Yo, what up, bro? I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm just out here dodging 5G waves. Out here dodging 5G waves, cuz.
You know, I got a little message for you.
All right.
You want to be hackers, code crackers, slackers, wasting time with all the chat room yackers, 9 to 5 chilling at Hewlett Packard, working at a desk with a dumb little placard, yeah, paying the bills with my mad programming skills, defragging my hard drive for thrills. I got me 100 gigabytes of RAM, I never feed trolls and I don't read spam, installed a fiber line in my house always at my PC, double clicking on my Miz-house, upgrade my system at least twice a day, I strictly plug and play. I ain't afraid of eDubay. I'm down with Bill Gates, I call him money for short. I phone him up at home and I make him do my tech support. What?
Whoa. You're one of them? You're a Bill Gates supporter? Wow.
No, he supports me, man.
My apologies.
I put that in just for you.
You know, that was dope, man. Everybody give a round of applause, man. Everybody in the chat, man. Give a round of applause. Yo, make sure you dodge them 5G waves, man. They're everywhere.
There you go.
Right.
Now, only one person in here has heard me rap before.
Yo, this is like
punchy.
a historical moment.
It is. It is my rap reveal. It was Weird Al, not me, that wrote it. So
you plagiarized, or he wrote it for you? Did you? You're friends with Weird Al?
No, I just totally lifted it. I customized a little bit. So, all right, you got any diss raps for me, or are you just gonna let that ride?
Oh, you want me to? Yo, you know what? Honestly, bro, I don't usually rap. I don't usually freestyle, but I'm gonna try to spit something for you. All right, check it out. Yo, MCToon, you coming at me? I don't think you got shit. You believe in 5G. Yo, Bill Gates ain't your friend. He told me he ain't like you. He coming to put the vaccine right in your butt, fool. Huh. I don't know. I'm just messing around, bro. I didn't expect that. I don't really freestyle too much, but I was just messing with you, bro.
Awesome. All right. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're at?
I'm up in Canada, up in the East Coast of Canada, Halifax, Nova Scotia.
We got some people wondering what's going on.
We're here to debate 5G, whether it's dangerous or safe.
Yes.
I think it's dangerous. No, I believe it's dangerous. I believe it's dangerous. And I don't believe it's dangerous like right now, this instant. I believe it's dangerous in the long haul for a lot of reasons.
All right. Is that your intro? Is that all you got?
Well, what do you mean is that all I got? Well, I don't know what to expect, man. I'm following your lead, MCToon. I've never been on your channel before. Right. What do you want me to do? What do you expect from me?
All right, hold on. I put in at the top of the chat. I put in a link to some merch. If you're interested in a shirt, I just did a new style shirt. So
go buy MCToon shirt, guys. Support him. Listen, this is how young. Oh, we're not so young anymore.
I'm 13.
This is how we survive with the help of the fans, guys. So yeah, anything you can do, man, it really does help. Even hitting the like button, hitting this like button, and commenting, it really helps, man. Subscribe too. It really does help.
Thank you. All right, I did put John's link in the description, so you can go sub to him too. So all right, let's see. I got, where'd it go? Last week I took apart, you know, there's these snake oil. Everybody's like freaked out about everything, and so they got these. This is a Lemurian plug, which is just a fake snake oil thing that claims that it heals you and protects you from 5G, but it's just a remote plug. So you got the plug there, you got this here. You plug.
People are just out there scamming, scamming scared people, scamming scared. That's.
So here's horrible. What I did. I found the actual thing online, and I bought myself on Amazon. It's just on Amazon. I bought myself a 3-pack with the remote. See, this did not come with the remote, so I'm gonna test it right now live to see if I can get the remote to work.
Yeah, I want to see too. We're exposing people, guys, right here, right now on MCToon's channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Get on it.
Hey, you don't have to shill it that hard, dude. All right. So while I do this, explain why you think 5G is bad or what could be the harm.
Okay, so I didn't know nothing about 5G, so I just did a long stint in prison. I just spent 9 years in prison, didn't know nothing about 5G. I heard about it, whatever, but never really thought about it. But when I got out right into a pandemic. All of a sudden, bam, we're locked down, like nothing can go on. We can't do anything. Everything's shut down. But all of a sudden, all these 5G towers just start popping up out of nowheres, and I'm starting to question things like, well, why are they so important to go up when everything else is shut down? So, I started looking into it. And honestly, man, I've been into like conspiracy theories for a while. And I really believe that all of this, the end game for all of this is called Project Bluebeam. And, basically what Project Bluebeam is, if anyone doesn't know, it's basically NASA and the UN are pretty much trying to take over the world with the New World Order. And, it says pretty much one of the steps of Project Bluebeam is to emit low frequency waves to make us think we're being telepathically spoken to by our deity. So then I started like really looking at these 5G towers, and I started, they could easily be used to emit low frequency waves. And who knows what the power, who knows what they could really do? Who knows even behind these things? Who's in the control power? Is it Homer Simpson? And like, the Simpsons, when it's like he's in a nuclear reactor, who's behind it, right? I've questioned it for a while. I don't believe it's safe. I believe it can definitely hurt us. It's radiation. It's, and too much of it, who knows, right? They're building them everywhere. As they keep going up, who knows?
Okay.
There's a lot to it. There's a lot. I could go on for hours, but I don't want to go on for hours with that one.
We've got bad news.
Doesn't work. How do you know? How you can't feel nothing?
No. It doesn't work to turn the lights on and off. That's how you know the light will turn on. So let's see. Oh, there it is. Yep. There's different channels, right? So here it is. Here's the one I just bought. It's on channel 3. See that? Super bright. There it is. Okay, so Bluebeam.
Bluebeam, yes, that's the end game, bro, and it's already in effect, man. I see it happening. Starlink satellites in the sky right now, hundreds of them. There's thousands of them going up. It's all being put into place. Watch it. I don't even got to tell you. Just make sure when you see God in the sky, you know it ain't him.
So can you explain more what you think Bluebeam is?
Here's what happened. Honestly, I was saved by the grace of God when I was in prison, and when I got out of jail, he's really speaking to me and showing me a lot of stuff, and it was quite overwhelming at the time. I once had found this piece of glass, and I took a picture of it, and I really zoomed into it, and it really showed me, like, I'm pretty sure it was the whole book of Revelations. It started off with like an alien invasion, and there was like things coming down, but when you zoomed in, there were demons, and there was like all these like souls at the bottom, and when you went through, it was like I could see like a Jesus on like a beast, and I knew it was the false Christ. And then there was like a smiling preacher, and I knew that was like the wolf in sheep's clothing. And as you go, you see like souls crying, and at the end you see Jesus praying down in the big cross, and that's still on Facebook. So I knew right then and there that whatever Satan is going to do, he's going to try to make us believe there's an alien invasion coming, and I knew that before anything. So then I just started like kind of just knowing that, and then someone just told me about Project Bluebeam one day, and I was like, that's it right there. That's how they're going to do it. 100%. I started looking into it, man. And I started looking at the world, and it's just, I feel like that's their plan, bro. And I feel like now that Biden's in, Obama has, more control to get into the UN, bro. And he's going to take power in the UN, and that's how they're going to do it, bro. Straight up. I feel it, man. I feel it.
Okay. What is Project Bluebeam?
Project Bluebeam is basically a 4-step project that they're going to make us pretty much conform to the New World Order, the one world religion, which is based the Antichrist is the head of it. It's going to start off. They've already started it off, bro. Pretty much the first step is to discredit all religion with uncovering new archaeological facts. And I believe that dinosaurs are a part of that. I don't believe dinosaurs are real. I believe the dinosaurs have been made as fake for years. Listen, think about this. If Satan is behind this, he's had thousands of years to plan this, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so people could think, oh, well, how could all this be a part of it? I don't believe dinosaurs are real, and that's just one thing we can go on to later. Step 2 of Project Bluebeam is they're going to have holographic imaging to pretty much put down our deity in all parts of the world. And they're going to telepathically using low frequency waves to make us believe that we're being spoken by our deity in all languages. And then it's going to all form into one. And he's going to be like, yo, this is it. And they're going to make us all go in. Then step 3 of Project Bluebeam is to fake an alien invasion. That way, all the countries will throw their nuclear weapons into the sky, and then the UN will have the power to take control of everything.
Okay.
There's more to it, but honestly, man, it takes a long time to go through the Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is a deep thing, bro.
That's enough. So, all right, I did look up Project Bluebeam a little, and here's the question: what evidence do you have for any of this?
Well, honestly, I don't need evidence, man. I just really believe it, and I try to warn people as much as I can, because if it does happen, bro, you should be prepared, man. What can I really do? Honestly, these people are way more powerful than me. All I am is just a guy from the group homes from Halifax, Nova Scotia. All I can do is just say what I believe is coming. So when it does come, if I'm wrong, who cares? I'm a crazy lunatic with a YouTube channel. But if I'm right, bro, I'm helping people by warning them.
Yep. Multi-Tom likes you.
Nice. Well, Multi-Tom, shout out to Multi-Tom. What up?
He's a flat earther. No, so,
wow,
so
someone just gave you 666 and hailed Satan. Wow, bro. Wow. I'm gonna pray for you, Nana, in the name of Jesus, man. May you bless.
That's a running joke. All right, let me give you a couple things. Yeah, the 5G Obama dinosaur Satan, Bill Gates. Have you heard of Tartarianism? Or
no,
Tartarian,
I would like to know about it.
No, please don't.
What is it?
Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna tell you. My gosh.
These guys are dope in the chat. I love these guys, man. Yo, hey, shout out to the guys that are hating on me, man. You guys make me want to go farther and further, bro. I love you guys, man.
All right, have you read this book?
No, honestly, man, I haven't read many books since prison.
Do you know what book this is?
No, I do not.
Does anybody in the chat know this book? I have the names on the side here. You can't really, it's down there. You can't really read it. So there you go. Anybody get, yeah, you get it's not the Bible. It's definitely not.
What is it? Is it the Satanic Bible?
No.
Oh.
All right. Dinosaurs and holograms. That's interesting. Okay, so we'll get to we'll focus more on 5G. This is not the Book of the Dead. It's not the Necronomicon. It is called Beyond a Pale Horse by William.
Somebody told me to read that tale years ago. That's crazy, man. That's
it hurt. It hurt. It's so dumb. So much of it is just nonsense things. I didn't get very far, maybe a third. I just couldn't read anymore. So did anybody get it? So, all right. Oh my gosh. Jessica G is wondering, John, did them cheeks get busted in prison?
No, definitely not, man. Honestly, prison in Canada ain't like prison in the States, guys. Like, it ain't like that.
They apologize every morning, don't they?
No, man. It's just honestly, man, it's a lot more chilled out. People just want to do their time a lot of the times. You know what I mean? If you mind your business and don't get into shit, you'll be fine.
And am I interpreting her question correctly about cheeks?
She's asking if I got raped.
Yeah, okay.
That's what she's asking.
I did.
No,
okay.
The answer is no, I did not get raped.
I did interpret it right. All right. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Why does Jessica G know prison slang? That's what I want to know. All right. Stringer News 1 says even Post Malone is shaking his head.
Why? Why is he shaking his head? Why?
Know.
What did I do so wrong? What did I do? Hey, what did I do to you?
I think he's hating on your rap and loving on mine. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, bro, I didn't have time to prepare my rap.
Mine was totally off the top of my head.
Stolen off the top of your head.
All right. Bella Charge says Hail Sagan, as in Carl Sagan. You see,
Okay.
there's that little joke in there. NANA says this guy is onto something. Hail Santa.
Whoa, Santa ain't real.
See what I did there?
Hail
He wrote
Santa.
the other thing. All right. PhD Tony, an actual PhD, says, I would suggest your guest might well be advised to talk to a therapist. Or no.
Why though?
Oh, no, wait.
What-
He missed the space to talk to the rapist.
Oh, rapist. Good one.
Kidding. Going back to Jessica G's. All right. Bella Charge asks, is that Eric's 200 proofs? So 200 proofs is Eric Dubay a flat earther? His proofs that the earth is flat. So I have lots of flat earthers. Could you just clarify for people?
What
Do you think?
flat Earth?
Yeah. Do you think? What do you think?
No,
Flat Earth?
the Earth is not flat. It's definitely not flat. 100%. Listen, I was in prison. I watched the guy go up on the Red Bull thing, and I watched him jump in. The Earth is not flat. I've seen it. I've seen it, man.
Excellent. Glober Mom is asking, have you heard of Ketchupians?
No, is that real, or are they just messing with me? Come on, guys, be real with us.
I'm thinking now. You know what we do not have here in the States?
What?
We do not have ketchup chips.
What? Oh man, I gotta send you some. Do you want me to send you some, bro? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, you got the connect. He's got the link, guys.
That's
He's
from
got the link.
Punchy. That's from Punchy.
Punchy, man. Shout out to Punchy.
And now these he gave to me the day before we went into lockdown.
Wow, yo, shout out Punchy,
And
man.
I
Coming
opened
through
them
in the
that
clutch.
day. It says 2020 March 01. March.
They're stale. They're stale as heck right now.
Yeah, you can't read them. But yeah, I might eat my final. Like, I can't. They started tasting bad. I might eat my final one. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And one more from NANA for $9.99 says Hail Stan.
Stan from South Park?
I don't know. It just says Stan and then an upside down smiley face.
That's your biggest supporter at MCToon. That's your biggest supporter right there.
NA is absolutely a fantastic supporter. And I'm not even an athlete, and he's an athletic supporter. So good for him. Okay, so you went around the 5G could be this, could be low. All right, so
yeah.
5G in everywhere except for a few areas in the United States is the same frequency ranges as 4G, 3G, and 2G. It's all the same right now.
But could it be turned up higher by any point at all ever?
Could the frequency be turned up higher?
Yeah, because it could run at 60 gigahertz, right? 5G could be that high, right?
60,
couldn't it?
It could never be 60 gigahertz. 60 gigahertz is a really bad frequency for 5G. I'll explain that in a second here. So first of all, it's the same frequency, and I think, and most people get confused on power. So if I can explain it this way, you know music, you know sound, right?
Yeah.
So if you take, this analog of frequency and power is the same as sound, frequency, and volume, right? So is there any one particular frequency of sound when played at low volume that's bad?
I don't know. That's a question I don't have the answer to.
At low volume, no, there's not. I mean, if you've ever been to a concert when they're pinking the room, they'll play pink noise or white noise. That's equal volume of all frequencies at the same time. And you listen to it, it just sounds like static, and you're like, that's just static. That's all frequencies at the same time. There's no one frequency at low volume that's bad for you, right? But any frequency at high volume could potentially be bad for you. You play 18 hertz at high volume, you get the brown note, right? If you play things that resonate with your ear canal depth, you can get some ringing in your ear and some damage from that. And I've been to enough concerts, I got a little ring every once, basically all the time.
So can I ask you one question? One question before we continue?
Sure.
If 5G got into the hands of somebody that really wanted to destroy the earth, could it be used? Could it be used to hurt people at all ever?
And I'll get into that. So power and volume are the analogs, right? So in the world of sound, you can only play something as loud as your speakers and your sound system can handle, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't take somebody's sound design, girls, high school girls, sound system that's one big old plastic thing with junk speakers on the side, and damage somebody's ears from 100 feet away. It can't get that loud, right? Now, and so there isn't any particular sound that's in and of itself bad, aside from country music.
I like a couple country songs, man. Come on, there's got to be one country song.
Well, thanks for coming tonight. Bye, everybody. All right, so that's the deal. And if you know a speaker, if you get farther away from a speaker, what happens? It's not as loud.
Yes. Okay, yes, but listen, they're building these speakers everywhere. They're starting to build more of them. They're not stopping. What if they got them everywhere? So
that's a good point. All right, so here's the deal. You can only put out as much power as the device has been built to put out. If you try to put more out, either, you know, it doesn't have the power, or you'll ruin the speakers, or in the case of you'll ruin some part of the circuitry, right? So you can only put out as powerful as it's designed to put out. And when you change things, when you use electricity and send something into an antenna, you can only put so much in, right? So you'll have a good amount of wattage here, a good amount of power here, and it'll only send out a small amount.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes.
How come there's weapon experts coming forward saying that in the past that 5G was used as like a crowd disbursement? How come they're coming forward and saying these things? How come these people are doing this? Because it's making a lot of sense.
There is no weapons expert that has ever said that. There's only one person I know of that has made that claim. That's Mark Steele. And I said something to you about him earlier before we went on. But he is not a weapons expert, and he doesn't know anything about radio frequency. And I know that because he said that he's not an expert in radio frequency.
Have you watched 5G Extinction, the extinction video, the long one? Have you watched that?
I've watched them all.
Okay.
So the thing that all of them miss, number one, is power. So they have to be able to stay within certain power limits legally, and so they don't build them to go more than that. So they're in I don't know what the specific numbers are in Canada, but Canada matches the FCC pretty closely for stuff. So in the United States, you can only have a 1 milliwatt per square centimeter. That's the maximum power allowed for human exposure or general population. So if you're standing on where people walk near a cell phone tower, it cannot transmit any more powerful than that. And if they are, they can get sued.
For sure.
Right?
Can I ask you one question before you continue?
Yeah.
Let's just say the B system is being put in effect right now. Let's just say we're living in the end of times. The B system is put in effect. Let's say this vaccine, let's say they're putting a chip in us. Will the 5G be able to can fire with the chip to make us trapped in their little thing where we cannot buy or sell anything? Could 5G be used as the B system? Question.
No. You could conceivably have something where you require everybody to have an RFID chip.
Yes.
But
5G can connect to it and keep track of it.
No, the problem is that RFID requires something to be very close.
Okay.
So RFID, like, people put them in their hands here. It's the size of a grain of rice about. And the way they work, they don't have a battery because you'd have to replace it, right?
Yeah.
So the way it works is a signal is sent to it, and that's enough of enough power to actually like wake it up. So it wakes up, it reads the signal, and then it answers back with what the answer to the query, and that's it. It doesn't have a battery, so it only works about 1 meter. So a cell phone tower that's 100 meters away could not send a powerful enough signal. Right.
Okay, one question. There's a guy that's on that video. He claims he was a 5G tower installer, and he went on. You watched the video with the American guy that was like, coming forward saying, "Oh, I feel bad about this." You remember that video? Okay, so why would he say those things? Why would he? It all makes sense, man. What he's saying all makes sense. Why would he say
I don't
those things?
remember that specific guy, but there was
He
something.
said that it boiled. He said that
Yeah.
it boiled our molecules, our water molecules. It boiled them, and it
Yeah.
used a bunch of.
So-
honestly, it made a lot of sense.
So I do know some installers and I've talked to them. So generally when they're installing it, they turn off the towers. Because when you're close in, then you're too high. So there's limits for general population, and there's limits for occupational, which are higher. So when somebody's working near a cell phone tower, they're allowed to have more exposure than the general population. It's their job. Jobs are more dangerous, right? You know, a guy flying a helicopter has a much higher risk of dying in a helicopter crash than a guy that doesn't fly a helicopter.
Yeah, but he came
Jobs have
forward
risks.
exposing it all. He came forward exposing it all, saying it was really bad.
Maybe we should look at that video, but I don't.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. It's called a 5G tower worker quits job and like and he's like, man, I wish I knew. Let me look for it real quick. I'll try to send you the link here. I know they tried to delete it a bunch of times too.
ABC News?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have a BBC News interview here soon.
No, ABC. I don't want to play an ABC News thing because they'll strike me.
Yeah, they probably deleted this guy's video for sure.
Yeah, well, I've seen like all of them. So,
hey, it's this guy. It's Vape Shop Patriot, and it's this guy right here. I'll send you the link right quick.
Okay.
Here it is.
Yeah. So, Benjamin Rivas, is that his name or something else? Some other guy.
Here, should be in your message right now.
All right.
And this guy really made a lot of sense to me, man.
That is the guy. Yep. That I've seen
Yeah, man.
before.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember, see, was he like?
Dude, he made a lot of sense, man. He honestly, I believe him, bro. That's what really got me really thinking, man. This video.
Yeah.
That was like the first one. I'm not claiming to be an expert, man. I'm just claiming to be a little bit worried about the whole situation, with the world and everything going on, bro.
Yeah, I'll pull it up here. Just a second. People are wondering about your tattoos.
What would they like to know? Right here it says no sleep because I barely ever get sleep. This is HOG Hangover Gang. My good homie Tom McDonald, he's blowing up down in the States right now. He just released a song called No Lives Matter. It was #1 on iTunes, man. It's got over 2.4 million views in 4 days. He's killing it. I got Canadian right here. Ryan Andrew Yost, my best friend. He died a couple years ago, passed away. I got Nova Scotia flag down here, repping my province. I got Franchise. I used to go by Bobby Franchise back in the day, but I cursed the name by making a YouTube channel called Franchise 666. And when I was saved by the grace of God, I had to put that name behind me and start a new name and a fresh name. So I chose Jon Snow, King of the North. What you know with that? What?
It's snowing here right now. All right, so if I switch it so that you can hear, then then my audio gets mixed up for the rest of the stream.
Okay, so let's not do that. I want you to hear then.
No, what happens is I can still hear, but my mouth and my voice then are out of sync. So people are asking what tattoos I have, but they're asking what you do for a living. So here we go. Hold on. I have one tattoo. It's a pig whose name is Kosher.
Hey, there he is. Me, what do I do for a living, guys? I'm a recording artist, man. I just got out of prison. I did a long time, and I'm just trying to fulfill my dreams right now. I'm going hard. I just got monetized my YouTube channel, so I think he's gonna drop a link in here, man. Go hit a subscribe, man. Go check out some of my music. I got a bunch of conspiracy stuff. You guys are gonna like it. It's pretty cool. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Yeah, I'm just trying to fulfill my dreams, man. I had a hard, rough 9 years, man. So you guys can hate on me all you want, but I'm happy right now, man. Living my dreams.
All right, I'm gonna play it. You won't hear it.
Okay.
But I'll
but they will. With the people will.
Everybody else will hear it, but you're the only one that won't hear it. So
maybe I can listen to it on my phone.
You can. You'll hear it on there. So, all right, I'll play it.
My name's Ian, and I'm a tower climber. You know, I earned that title. With my blood, sweat, and tears. I earned that title. So not too long ago, I quit the industry. After finding out that I was installing a Chinese-made weapons and surveillance platform. I took a $60,000 a year pay cut and entered another field. And I've been avoiding making this video. I was just never telling how far a video would go. After a couple times going viral, I'm just kind of over it. But there's some things going on in the world now that I can't sit on the information and not tell you. Even though I may struggle with how to tell you. Look,
a little slow getting to
there's a lot of myth and disinformation about 5G. And a lot of people are scared, and rightly so. This isn't what we're used to. This is not anything like what we've got online. Now we've got it online, and that's the issue. It's not just theoretical anymore. It's not just being installed in preparation of, it is online, and I'm being proven right, and I hate it. Because there are some communities out there that are going to feel the effects of what I installed there. Where do I even start? All right, so 5G is a new way of emitting radio frequency.
No, it's not.
Unlike 2G, like 2G and 3G, it is directional. Right? 4G emits itself in a bubble, and your exposure to the radio frequency, which is non-ionizing radiation, which means that it doesn't have the strength like plutonium or uranium to knock your electrons out of the path and start mutation. Though radio frequency has been proven by the National Institute of Health's toxicology program to be carcinogenic.
No, it hasn't.
And that's just at 2G, 3G. They found conclusively that it caused tumors and cancer.
All right. He starts lying. No. They have not found it conclusively that it produces cancers. That's a problem. So
you can see how people would believe this.
Oh, yeah.
And scared from this.
And it's a confidence trick, right? And I don't know if he's tricking or not. I suspect he just doesn't know what he's talking about. But it's a confidence thing anyway, right? So he comes in somber and he's repenting from all of the harm he's done. But no, it's not proven to cause cancer. So if people are wondering, I have on my website, mctoon.net/5G, I have a whole bunch of informative links, including the research done by the EU's version of the FCC, not the FCC. There's a different organization in the United States, but they did all this research to determine what they consider to be safety levels. It's the ICNIRP, and it's extremely thorough. They have 39 citations, and multiple of those citations are meta studies, or like these studies of lots of different studies. So there's one of them out of Luxembourg that has 55 pages of citations. And it goes through all of them and all of the different harm. And they do find harm at high power levels, absolutely. And they do find cancer at really high power levels. But they don't find cancer at the cell phone power levels. That's the important thing, right? So that's you know, conspiracy theories only work if there's a little bit of truth to it, right? If it's all just total crap, people aren't going to really buy it very easily, right?
But here's the thing. Okay, can I say one thing right quick?
Yeah.
This is only the beginning of 5G, man. It's too late. There's no stopping it. It's here. It's too late. There's no one can just be like, it's not coming down. This is the beginning, bro. So what happens when they start putting more power? Because everybody wants more, and they always want more, and it's always going to be more, bigger, better, stronger. So what if they start adding more power because they need more, faster, better?
Yeah. So here, that's a valid concern. And so what they're doing is they're installing 5G, but they're not turning off 2, 3, and 4, right? I mean, they are, right? 1G is done, and a lot of the 2G around the world has already been turned off. And the companies that have 2G, they don't want to keep running it. So they're trying to, they're announcing when they're going to shut it down. And so but the thing is that there's only certain frequency ranges that are really good for it. Once you get higher frequencies, they don't propagate as well. They don't go through walls. And And if you got a frequency that won't go through a wall, and your customers are inside houses, well, they're not going to be very happy if their cell phone doesn't work inside the house. You have to go outside to talk.
They're gonna start putting 5G in houses. It's gonna be everywhere, bro. It's gonna be in every room. Watch. In a few years, it'll be everywhere.
And the thing is, though, they're still going to have to comply with the power levels. So if they're like, we're going to totally go 5G and we're going to totally go high frequency everywhere to the point where all the other stuff stops getting used as much, that would actually reduce everybody's amount of exposure that they have. Because if you only have it in your house and it has to be at power levels inside your house, then when you go elsewhere, you're not going to have it. So it can potentially actually reduce the amount of power level.
So let's just say one thing. Let's just say Satan is real. The devil. Let's just say the devil's real, and he wanted to use 5G to hurt people. Could it be possible? Could 5G ever hurt anybody in any way ever?
No, there's not enough power.
Even if they turned the power, what if they made more power? What about CERN, the Hydro Collider? What about all these things? I'm sorry.
It's remember the stereo, right? So think of it as a speaker on every tower, right, with a stereo connected to it. And if you look at the ones that are out in the country, the high towers that have, that are way up high next to the freeway out in the country, those are very powerful. So that's like a gigantic stereo with a really big, powerful, strong speaker. The ones that are going to be installed, in neighborhoods, those are less powerful stereos and less powerful speakers. So could somebody say, we want to make everybody deaf by turning it up all the way? Well, sorry, they're not loud enough. They can't get loud enough to make everybody deaf. So that's the deal. There simply isn't enough power in there. So now you've probably heard about the active defense system, ADS, that's this truck that drives around and shoots 95 gigahertz at people and makes them hot so they run away.
Well, you know what? I didn't hear about that. I heard about something like that, but I don't know exactly that. So why don't you let me know, please? And maybe some other people don't know too.
So that's a pretty common thing that people say. They post this and they're like, this is 5G. Well, it's not. It's 95 gigahertz, which is a particular frequency that resonates with water. And so it warms up the water in your skin, just on the very surface, because it can't penetrate deep, and it makes you warm. But the highest frequency 5G that anybody's talking about right now, probably this is the highest it's going to go, is in the 40 gigahertz range. So about half.
But could it go higher? It
could, but like I said, it doesn't penetrate as well. And high frequency isn't in and of itself bad. Just like a high frequency sound isn't in itself bad. It's the volume that's bad. So can you make, and sound is a pretty good thing, right? If you have a low pitch sound in another room, like a subwoofer, you can feel it in the next room. Right?
Okay. Here's a good question for you, MCToon. Could 5G be used to emit low frequency waves to telepathically talk to us somehow, some way? Could it be used for Project Bluebeam? Seriously, you're very smart, and I would like to know this. A serious question, MCToon. Okay. No, I know you're laughing, but
yeah,
serious question, because I believe this, man.
I know. Could it be used to do low frequency?
Yeah, to emit telepathy, Project Bluebeam, okay. Bro.
An important thing about, and the analog here for speakers works well. Antennas are good at certain frequency ranges, and they're bad at other frequency ranges, just like a speaker, right? So you don't get one speaker that does 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, right? You have a subwoofer, you got your lows and your highs. They specialize, right? You get a speaker that isn't as good at sound. It doesn't sound quite as good, but it does all of them better. So same thing with this, right? So an antenna, this one's tuned for 868 megahertz. It can transmit at 1,000 or 700, but not very powerful. So when they're installing the antennas in the 5G towers or whatever cell phone towers, they're tuned for specific frequencies. So you can't go in and just on the fly change the frequency without going in and changing the hardware. And that's a big undertaking.
But it could be done.
If you sent somebody to every corner to swap out all of the antennas.
What if they don't need to swap them out? What if there's an upgrade, new one comes in and they're already in them and they all put them everywhere because everyone wants new, better, bigger, stronger.
So what low frequency stuff does Blue Beam supposedly do?
Okay, so here's the thing. What Project Bluebeam does, they're going to emit holographic imaging in the sky to make us believe we're being, our God, our deity will come down and
one thing at a time.
Okay, so the 5G low frequency waves come with the low frequency. It's going to telepathically speak to us, making us think that we are being spoken to by our God.
But how does this stuff speak to us? How are we gonna?
That's my question to you. How could it be possible? Because if it is, we should be warning people at all. Like,
no.
Could they use low frequency? Could any possible way low frequency waves could be emitted to make us think we're being spoken to by like some kind of like a microphone or something? Could someone speak to us through a microphone with low frequency waves in our head? Ever? With
speakers?
So let's say we get like, it's, man, honestly,
you need speakers. You need not antennas, not radio frequency antennas. So 5G cell phones.
Let's say Elon Musk is doing this neural link for our brain. This neural link for our brain. Could that be possible? If they get us something in our brain that makes us like, they're trying all these new things, bro. Everything that's coming on new is worrying.
If you were to install a computer in your brain, you would not need 5G. For that to communicate with something external. It maybe be Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, right?
Well,
so you would know what it was doing because you would probably configure it yourself.
For sure. And all it is,
I wouldn't choose that for myself, by the way. But
no. And honestly, all it is, bro, is I really truly believe, and everyone can laugh at me, I truly believe that we are living in the last days. And I believe that, the devil is it will use 5G to hurt us. I don't know the exact details. I don't know the facts, MCToon, but this is what I believe, man. So I'm here to ask questions just to find out what I could know, because maybe I'm wrong at certain things and maybe they're going to use it for other things. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry. So in order to somehow project a sound into you would take a speaker. To somehow project a hologram would take a holographic projector, but neither of those are 5G. One of them is sound, not radio frequency. The other is light, not radio frequency. So 5G is neither. So it's definitely not.
They'd have to have something different to do that. So it's gonna be something different for that plan to be put in effect. It won't be 5G.
Yeah.
So that's okay. That's something that's something now I know.
Yeah. 5G is a communication protocol. So if you wanted to do something nefarious and it required network communication, 5G could do it, 4G could do it, 3G could do it, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee, Z-Wave, any number of things.
I don't know the meaning of nefarious.
Some bad thing that somebody wanted to do, So, so Morton Nielsen for 45 Donkey Kong dollars. He's Denmark kroners. Says holographic 5G God race. Okay. That man is scary, very scary.
Well, yeah, honestly, hey, I'm sorry, guys, if I scare you. Hey, listen, if you see me, say hi. I'm not gonna hurt you.
And we've got Humphrey Pushcart says, "Beware the Shriners in Project Red Fez."
What's that? What is that? Is he onto something?
No, Red Fez. He's taken off a blue beam.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good. Oh, I like that. All right. So here's what 5G. All right. NA is poking at you, man. He says everyone must.
I'm not even reading them.
Everyone must embrace 5G. Hail Santa.
Hey, you know what? Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love all you guys.
Oh, well, Greta likes you.
Nice.
Greta. Are you single?
Yes, I am. I just got dumped.
All right, there you go. There you go, Greta. If you want to be sloppy seconds.
Come get the sloppy seconds, Greta.
I'm sorry, Greta. I'm incredibly immature.
So am I.
Okay. All right. So let's just cover what 5G is, so you know. It is the next thing, the next upgrade, right? So you're on a computer right now, and at some point your computer, you're going to say it's kind of old and, I want to get something faster. That's what it is. It's the next upgrade. So they could have called it 4G plus or 4G plus plus or 4G2, or started over with a numbering system, or skipped a number, or called it whatever they want, right?
Fifth generation. It's the next generation. Why would they skip a number?
Well, Apple skipped OS 9 and went straight to 10.
Why
And
was it so important? Why was it so
Windows did the same. They went Windows 7 and then 8 and then 10, and Xbox was Xbox, and then Xbox 720. Wait, Xbox 360, and then the third Xbox is called Xbox One. So
why was it so important to put them up during the lockdown? No,
So-
can I ask you that?
yeah, did truck drivers stop driving truck during the lockdown?
No, I'm
Okay.
sure essential. But why is 5G essential?
Well, it's infrastructure. So, in fact, when people are at home working from home, then the network is even more important. So it's a computer network. Also, all of the so when you do a municipal project and you're going out you have to pull permits to do all these things, right? So you say, well, we're gonna go and we're gonna be at this location on this day for a month or 2 months or whatever, installing this stuff. They plan those 1, 2, 3 years out, right? So when Verizon says we're gonna go and we're gonna install towers in Minneapolis,
They
they're not.
didn't know there was a pandemic. They didn't know there was a pandemic.
They're
It
not
was already
planning
set
next
up.
week. Yeah.
It was already set up. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But what if they knew? What if the pandemic was a pandemic and they knew about it and they planned it all? What if that's the case, MCToon?
Then that would have been the worst time, when everybody was busybodies and had nothing else to do, than to sit there and say, hey, how come they're putting up towers? Because here's the deal. 5G was being installed for years before,
Maybe.
right? And it didn't really change during it. I think probably at first it had some impact, but it didn't change. And so we had all these towers installed for years, and 4G and 3G and all that for years, and nobody said anything. And then we get the pandemic and people are like, how come they're sitting there? That would have been the worst time to do it, because people were just, they had nothing else to do. So if you're planning it, and if they're in the meeting, like whoever was in charge of that idea, he got his ass kicked, because that was a dumb idea. So let's see. We got Jon Snow. We may not agree on 5G, but you can at least hold a civil conversation, have a sense of humor, which is a big step up from most we have recently to discuss this. MCToon is a good guy. Well, thank you.
Hey, you know what, guys? Honestly, I wasn't planning to be on here. Somebody backed out. He hit me up, and I did him a favor, guys. So be easy on me, eh? I did MCToon a favor.
It was I was gonna have another Canadian. It was gonna be Flat Earth Fokker, but he was in jail. He actually emailed me just today. Let's see. He did. It was too late, but yeah, I'll Flat Earth Fokker's coming sometime.
Honestly, bro, I here's my thing, okay? I was really looking into a lot of things, and I was like, why do Christians believe the earth is flat? That's what I wonder, because, really, I wondered it because as a Christian myself, I wondered, why are they so enveloped? And, Jesus says, go make disciples of all nations, not go make everyone a flat earther. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not, and flat earthers are really aggressive. They're really angry, and they push these facts on you and memes and all these things. And it's really, 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 it's like a cult. I looked into it. I really went into it with open heart. And they come at me aggressively and attacking me. And I'm telling you, bro, I make a post about flat earth on my Facebook. They come out of the woodworks comment. I don't even know where they come from, bro. And all of a sudden, they say flat earth. They're everywhere, man. With like these memes.
They are legion. Bro. They are legion.
Yeah, they are, man. It's crazy.
So we've got Jerry1SM says the 5G installation engineers are getting hassled just now. Normally, those hassling them would be at work. And I just saw in was it Argentina or Peru, where they're maybe talking about starting next year, but some installers that were out to install to upgrade or do some maintenance on a 4G tower, this village took them hostage because they thought they were installing 5G. So damage
Well,
can happen
people,
from it, you know.
people get passionate about this,
They-
man. Especially when they
yeah.
believe it, they get passionate, man. And you know, it's good to have you out here, you know, really spitting facts because a lot of these things. And I don't think you're lying to me, MCToon. There's a lot of things I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, there's just I'm going by what I'm hearing, and it's dangerous because the wrong things being said could make people believe the wrong things, right?
Yeah. Yep. So all right. So 60 gigahertz is a
Dangerous. It's dangerous, right?
no.
Yes.
No. So here's
Oh.
what people say. People say, and I've not been able to definitively identify the source of this claim, but I have a couple kind of about 2018 where I kind of see that it started. So they say that 60 gigahertz. Well, here's the truth. 60 gigahertz is there's something particular about 60 gigahertz that oxygen molecules absorb 60 gigahertz. That's true. And that's why 60 gigahertz may or may not be good for 5G. It cannot propagate very far. So if you wanted to put something on this corner of the street and something on this corner of the street, and somebody over here not able to talk to this tower, right? Just to hear, to have really limited area, then 60 gigahertz maybe could be good because it can't go very far. But
Could be good or could be bad.
could be good as a solution, but it's not good because, like I said, it really won't go through houses like walls. So it's only good outside. So what they do use 60 gigahertz for is point-to-point communication. They'll put a dish on a pole here and a dish on a pole here, and they'll send back and forth.
It's basically to stop latency. It's basically to stop latency from talking.
It's high bandwidth. Yeah, it's high bandwidth. But every hop, when you do multiple hops, it adds latency. So it's not super good because you can't go very far with it. You can go farther with 47 gigahertz or even higher than 60 because it doesn't get absorbed by oxygen as much. But here's what the claim is. They claim that it somehow changes the oxygen molecule in a way that it won't chemically interact with hemoglobin.
And it boils our water molecules. It boils our water molecules. They claim.
Yeah,
it's claimed.
Well, it's oxygen, not water.
Okay.
Right? 2.45 gigahertz, your microwave oven, boils water molecules. It's also Bluetooth. This is Bluetooth. This is 2.4 gigahertz. The Wi-Fi on your phone that you're probably using is 2.4 gigahertz. It's absorbed by water. And so for the same reason as oxygen at 60 gigahertz, Wi-Fi at 2.4 gigahertz doesn't travel through air very far because of moisture. Now, in the desert, it'll go farther than it will in a humid area. And it varies. That's a problem with 2.4 gigahertz. Oxygen, the quantity of oxygen does not change very much in an area. There's always about the same amount of oxygen. Now, at a higher altitude, it slightly goes down, but it's not that much.
These guys kind of like me, but they're calling me a psychopath at the same time. I kind of like it.
Is that good or bad? I don't know. All right, so I got a question. Let's see. From Christopher Scudder says, "What's the average power of a 5G antenna? I'm willing to bet it's way less than the typical 100 kilowatt transmitter, a transformer sitting in front of people's houses." Okay, so a transformer would be typically what's the power to feed your house, right? So a transformer takes high voltage at 30,000 volts and steps it down to 240 volts to go to your house. And I don't know actually what power level those are. But like if you're talking about radio frequency, so like the FM radio transmitter tower that's in, many cities have them. Those are very, very powerful. So the people that are near them would have a lot more power that they're absorbing in their body than they'd ever get from a cell phone tower. So anyway, so what's the average power of a 5G antenna? So I'll tell you, the big ones that are out in the country that are up on a really high tower and they service like a big section of freeway, those go up to 500 watts. typically in a city you're going to see 300 watts, and the 5G ones, the little small cell ones that they're doing like on the street corners like every once in a while, those are 30 to 50 watts. That's all you need, because you're not trying to get a real powerful signal to the phone. You only want 1 milliwatt per square centimeter. That's not a straight comparison from the 30 watt to 50 watt transmitter to 1 milliwatt per square centimeter. That's not a straight comparison, so don't get confused on that. Anyway, so that's Christopher. I don't have a citation for that. I like to have citations. I don't have one for that. That's just off the top of my head, so sorry to not have a citation. Is he vaping pumpkin spice?
No, it's grape flavor. Grape.
Do you now in Minnesota here this time of year, pumpkin spice everything shows up. Do you have like pumpkin spice potato chips?
No, we don't, man. Actually, that's crazy. Why didn't they do that?
We
Why
don't.
That's brilliant. MC2, and you got, oh, here we go. Here we go. Guys, let's just jump on. Wow. Oh, I thought you were bringing out some pumpkin spice chips.
These are pumpkin spice Twinkies.
Wow.
Twinkies.
I wish you could share them with me. You got to try it right now for the fan.
I have
guys.
Here, I'll do it right next to the microphone so everybody can hear.
Right.
So this time of year, everything pumpkin spice shows up, and so you may have noticed I referenced Weird Al earlier. I love Weird Al, and a friend of mine and I a few years ago decided that we were gonna watch the UHF movie, Weird Al's movie, every year around fall, and eat a Twinkie Wiener sandwich. We have had 23 of these over the course of 21 years. So
here we go.
So I know what Twinkies taste like. I don't like Twinkies, but this is actually, I've had one already. It's pretty good.
Wow.
Jeremy found pumpkin spice scented cat litter at Walmart.
Nerd Angle says, hats off, Jon Snow. Appreciate the showmanship thus far. Thank you, Nerd Angle, man. You know what? I didn't come on here to fight. I came on here as a replacement to help with MCToon. So I'm doing it for you guys, man. I'm here for you guys.
Don't tell Flat Earth Fokker, but you're a lot more fun. I don't know. I met Flat Earth Fokker at the Flat Earth convention a year ago.
That must have been fun.
It was weird. Very weird. In Texas. So very strange.
Like, why wouldn't leave you alone? He's probably like spitting facts at you, like scientific stuff, and he was like, get out of here. Leave me alone, bro.
Nah, we had a good talk, so I don't know. I was looking forward to it. We'll get him on. We'll get him on. So okay. So what was I saying? I was saying about 5G. So it is basically just an upgrade. They could have called it 4G. They could have not given it a new name. They could have just made it faster, right? So when you buy a new a new computer, or Intel makes a new chip, they make it faster. They don't necessarily give it a new name. They just say, oh, this is our faster version of the same chip. It could have done that. But they do it for marketing reasons. So they wanted to give it a new name, so people thought, oh, I want to buy that new phone because it's faster, better, sexier, whatever. So now this guy that you were seeing now, he does talk about phased arrays, and that's a good point, and I'll explain that. Let's see, do I have? I do.
Yo, I love you guys, man. Everyone's saying I love you guys, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Honestly, I love you guys. Give this a like for MCToon too. Honestly, you know what? Honestly, guys, for real, as a YouTuber, likes and comments help with the algorithm. It helps with us, man. It really does, guys. So if you guys could just hit the like button for every one of our videos, it's easy, it's free. It really helps the channels for us small YouTubers, man. It really does.
I'm gonna have to pay you or something. So all right.
No, man.
This is my old router that I've retired. It has two antennas on it. Now sometimes the two antennas it works by just picking which one is better. Sometimes, especially if you see 3 or more antennas, it works by doing what's called MIMO. So we'll assume this is MIMO, it may or may not, or phased array. So if my phone is over here and it sends a signal to here, both of these antennas are going to have a slight delay in when they receive the signal, right? This one's going to get it first, then this one. So the computer inside says, oh, I recognize that delay. And so when I send it out again, I'm going to do the same delay. This one sends first, but in opposite. Then this one. So what happens is as the wave goes across here, this one sends it out. And so now you have 2 of them at the same time, right? And so you get this buildup, this peak in this direction. That's a phased array. And so you get right here the strongest power. Everywhere else has less power. If you do that with more than 2 antennas, you do it with 10 antennas or 1,000 antennas, you get this real small area where your power is the strongest and everywhere else it's not as strong. They're not doing super high power in that spot, right? So if they're still trying to just get 1/10 of a milliwatt per square centimeter, because that's all you really need for a phone, then that's all you're going to get. Everywhere else is going to get less. So what happens is that one handset gets the power. Everywhere else gets very little. That's actually safer. It's actually less exposure for everybody. I'll take that. Right?
Yeah. Honestly, you make a lot of sense, man. And you know what? I was dead set on it being part of a diabolical plan to make us all conform to the New World Order. And you know what? It still might be. I don't know.
There's all sorts of diabolical plans. I don't think so. You know what? I think most of the people that are like the world leaders, they're busy trying to get reelected, trying to earn money for themselves, trying to get their dingling treated how they want it treated. Those are the things they're worried about. They don't care about some secret meeting. They're not going to some secret meeting with somebody else to go and kill everybody in the world.
There's somebody doing secret meetings in this world. There's guarantee right now. There's a secret meeting happening right now. I guarantee you there's one at least.
Oh,
right now, at this moment in life, there's one secret meeting
lots
happening.
Of secret meetings, but to do what? And how does it benefit them?
To fulfill Satan's plan, man. Days are numbered, man. Jesus is coming back. And if anybody believes in Jesus, put your faith in him, man. I'm telling you, trust God's plan. He is the way. I'm telling you, the truth will set you free, guys, for sure. That's all I got to say about that. I couldn't come on here. I'd be a dick if I didn't tell you Jesus was the way. I couldn't come on here and not say it. That's all I got to say about that.
That's fair. So I have a hard time thinking that high powerful people just most of the time they're either self-serving, right?
What about the pedophile ring? What about the pedophile ring that's being busted? You don't believe in that? You don't believe in that one bit?
Let me go back to the same thing. All conspiracy theories, they need that little seed of truth, right? So do those things happen? Yes, they absolutely do. And it's sick and it's disgusting, and it must be addressed. So I completely support that. And I got some friends, especially for some reason, it's a big deal in England. And I love what they're doing. But is everyone? No. Is Tom Cruise?
He's a Scientologist,
Probably
bro. They're up to
not.
something weird. They're up to something weird, bro. They're doing something strange.
I'm sorry, not Tom Cruise. Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
Tom Cruise is goofy. Tom Hanks. I don't think so. Right? Did he go to the island? I don't know. We don't know what happened at the island. Definitely, there's some dirty stuff going on, right? And
oh man, the world's crazy. Honestly, what we must do right now is put our faith in God. Now is the time to repent from our sins. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, 100%.
So, but that doesn't. None of that is like. These are the things that are happening. So it makes me sad when I see people running around saying there's 700,000 people being trafficked, because there's no evidence for that. It's very likely not to be not true.
800,000 missing people. That's evidence enough. The missing people are evidence enough.
No. And here's the thing. Where is the evidence of the 800,000 missing people? That's the problem. There is no evidence for that. It's
Someone's
just a
just saying
claim.
that.
It's QAnon and they're the associated people around it. So it's so easy to make a claim. And if you pass it to somebody, and you hear it from somebody you trust, now you have some confidence.
That's
right?
the problem with social media, man. It's addictive. It's crazy. We got to be careful.
Everything that you hear. So I'm in Minnesota. Right next to us is Wisconsin. Right away, people are saying more people voted in Wisconsin than there were people registered. I'm like, oh, well, that's easy to look up. I just go to Google. I type in Wisconsin registered voters, and then I look up the numbers for Wisconsin votes. I go, oh, there are more registered voters than votes. Where did that information come from? I don't know, but it was easy to find out, and it was trivially shown to not be true. But that still gets propagated, even though it's not right. Nobody's checking it. It's easy to check. Right? There's harder things to check, but when they're saying there's 800,000 people being trafficked, where is the actual source data for that? Did you ever see that, right? Probably not.
I never seen it. No, I believe just what everyone's telling me. I followed the crowd. I followed the crowd.
So this is the mind of a skeptic that I think that you might want to work on, right?
What about the fall of Cabal? What about that show? I watched the whole thing. It made a lot of sense.
I don't know what that is.
Watch it. The Fall of Cabal. Watch it. It's a 10-part series, man. You got to watch it, MCToon. Ask the fans. Yo, you guys seen Fall of Cabal? Write it in the comments. Let us know, guys. Let us know. Fall of Cabal. Should MCToon watch it?
Oh my gosh. I have so many things I want to say. All right. Let me yeah, I'm like I try to watch a lot of the Flat Earth debates and
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link after, bro. You should watch it. I mean, really.
All right, let me read this. All right. Let's see. Bella Charge for 2 New Zealand says, damn, an RXT 3090 pulls more power than that. I don't know what Bella Charge is talking about for that. Maybe remind me, Bella Charge. Morton Nielsen for 45 Donkey Kong dollars says, maybe that man is so scary. Maybe that man is so scary after all. Isn't. I think he's meant to say isn't so scary after all if he listens to MCToon. There you go. Could be onto something.
Yo, me and MCToon never were beefing. Yo,
We're gonna have a collaboration album.
That's right. Straight up. Yo, yeah. Listen, honestly, guys, if it wasn't for me, MCToon wouldn't have had a show tonight. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Nice. It's a graphics card. Okay, yes. I have.
You make a lot of money during these chats, eh? I should start doing these myself.
Yeah. All right. Indie Tiger for $5 says, doesn't something already run at 60 gigahertz like a monitor runs at 50 or 60 gigahertz? No, hertz, not gigahertz. So yes, a monitor runs at often 60 hertz, 30 hertz, 120 hertz. Electricity in the US runs at 60 hertz. But there's actually a lot of communication that has already been happening at 60 gigahertz for decades. And nobody's complained about it until some guy said 5G will use 60 gigahertz incorrecly. And then everybody freaked out. So,
bro, okay, so JP3030 says, I have never been so not angry at a guest on MCToon's channel.
Dude, the flat earther I had earlier today, like we had before the thing, he was just, he's civil, we're kind of having a nice talk, and then it started and he's like, bah, 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 bah. Like, dude, stop talking. Just let's have it anyway. But that's all too common. So
yeah.
All right, we've got NANA for $6.66. Tom Hanks is deaf on our side, and this twice. There you go. I did a video on some goofball that showed Ellen with a shirt that looked like a smudge from the Tom Hanks movie Castaway. and how that it was secret messages to Tom Hanks. I'm like,
Yep.
she could just, you know, call him or send him a message on WhatsApp or, you know, but no, it's got to be secret messages in a shirt. And I'm sure Tom Hanks watches every single one of Ellen's shows because he's got nothing
Oh,
to
he
do.
does. They probably do.
He,
They're all connected. They're all part of the elite. I'm just saying, guys. Let's look into it. If you got questions, man, just follow your gut.
don't follow your gut.
Don't listen to anybody. Don't even listen to me. Don't listen to MCToon. Follow your gut.
Be skeptical.
Listen to
How
God.
about that?
Pray to God.
Be skeptical. But yes. Okay. So, all right. Robert Williams, 800,000 number for missing children would mean that 1% of all kids disappear every year. Everyone would know a family that loses a child every year.
Oh yeah. Well,
I
JPP
don't
just
know
said.
any.
JPP just gave you $5 because I read his post. So there, how you like that, MCToon? I read his post and got you $5, man. I'm making you money. You should be on here every day. There, chuck it. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
They're coming too fast here. Hold on.
Here, I'll start reading some more here and get some money from.
We got VMC said, Jon Snow, you need to think a little about what you watch after you've finished watching it. Don't just follow, consider. That's
You know what I've been watching, guys? Lately, I've been watching scriptures with like really nice sounds because I've just been trying to connect more with God. I'm trying to get away from all this stuff because all this stuff is just a distraction, really. And I'm trying to get closer to God. So I'm actually really happy I came on here because it really made me think. You know, worrying about all this stuff doesn't matter because there's more things happening. And it's just thank you, MC Toon, for really enlightening me with some stuff. Yeah. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go start saying 5G safe, but I'm not gonna be like fuck. Honestly, I'm not gonna worry about 5G as much no more.
Yeah. Well, good. So if you wonder, send me a message, and if also on my website mctoon.net/5G, I have a whole bunch of stuff, the safety regulations and tests and stuff like that. So, oh my goodness, Glober Mom's got something for you.
Permanent guest. You know, I would come on here and I would come up. We could do a flat Earth conversation too, and we could really talk about it. I would love to do that. We can do anything, bro.
Bring you on against a flat earther would be.
Yes, we should. Funny. That'd be really funny, bro. Yes, I would definitely do that 100%.
And you wouldn't need to prepare. You could be intentionally bad debating him.
I wouldn't prepare. I didn't prepare for this. Everyone, my partner was like, "You should prepare." I'm like, "Nah." I'm not going on there to fight MC2. I'm going on there just to gain some fans.
All you need is some open tabs.
Honestly, I've been drinking a lot of Monster Pacific Punch lately.
This is just water. Don't tell anybody.
Oh,
so there's
Jon Snow. Hold on, I got to read a comment. I'm trying to get you some money. PhD Tony says, Jon Snow, you should be proud of the intellectual honesty on display. Thank you, PhD Tony. Honestly, man, prison changed me. God changed me. I don't judge others. I try to encourage one another. We are all brothers and sisters.
VMC said that would make my month. Yeah. So let's see. Stringer News 1 said Cuban numbers stations replaced by Wilson on a shirt. Cuban number station. What is that? Cuban number stations.
Sounds like a riddle.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Q people they search hard to find things. Oh, so hard. And I see all the conspiracy stuff and like I watch. You can only watch so much. There's more than you can consume. And so, you know, I whatever. So I've seen plenty of the Q stuff. It hurts.
See, here's my thing. I don't believe in fighting about it. Like, I mean, I believe what I believe, bro. And there's no point of fighting. There's no point of me like arguing with you. You're gonna believe what you believe. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah. And you know, here's the cool thing. We can learn from each other. And I have things that I understand well, and things that I've worked at to understand well. But I don't. There's lots of topics I don't know. So there's things that people. I've been challenged to. What's that?
Did you know about Project Bluebeam before we talked?
I looked it up because you said something in a chat a day or two ago. I had heard of it before, and of course I have.
Man. It goes deep. It goes deep.
Yeah, I have this. I mean, I've been
Bro,
into this.
okay, I tell you a story, bro. There was a guy in jail one time. He told me to read a book, and he told me it was "Behold a Pale Horse," and it stuck with my head forever. So when you pulled that up, man, it was like a sign of some sort. I don't know what it is, man. That's weird though that you pulled that one
Yeah.
book out.
It
Behold a.
it's like the granddaddy book of all the conspiracy stuff.
So
That's
what would you say? What would you say in a short summary? It's about just like the end of the world type stuff.
it's been 15 years since I read it,
Okay.
and even that I didn't read maybe a third. It's I mean, it's a lot of stuff. So number station info in your Twitter DMs. Oh, okay, hold on. I get DMs and messages everywhere. So somebody sent me Twitter station numbers. Cuban. I don't know. Here it is. Looking at it. We got Christopher Kelly as a new member. Thank you for that. That's fun.
Welcome.
I have members get permanent discounts on all merchandise if you're gonna buy something. I'll say message.
Everybody, I just dropped my link in there. If you guys want to subscribe, I really appreciate that. Also, don't forget to hit the like button on this. It helps with the algorithm and MCToon. We really appreciate it.
Dude, you're a pro.
Bro, new people come in and they didn't hear it, so you want to always remind them because new people are coming in every little bit. MC, bro.
Man, you seriously.
Right, so you got to always roll back and remind them because people aren't staying for the whole thing. They're coming and going.
Yeah,
I wouldn't stay and watch. I would just come back and forth, right?
Yep. All right. A number station is a shortwave radio station characterized by broadcast of formatted numbers, which are believed to be addressed to intelligence officers operating in foreign countries. Okay, that's what that is. So, thank you for that, Holbo. So, okay. What was I going to say? There are the newer things, the newer features of 5G. I could tell you about that. So Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, AT&T, United States, they're the only ones right now like deploying these new. Where'd you go? You left? I think he might have dropped or something. I don't think he rage quit. Sorry for the obscure reference. Yes. Oh, dude, there we go. Who got 33? Stringer News 1 got 33. Well done. There's two of me now. Oh, here he comes. He's back.
Sorry, man. Hey, sorry. I accidentally clicked out by an accident.
That's all right.
Sorry, man.
Was it the different hat?
It might have been, bro. No, honestly, I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to close something and accidentally closed the screen and I just jumped back in. Did I mess it up or no?
No, that's fine. You're back.
All right, cool. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Somebody
Sorry,
said
guys. I know you were scared. You were scared. I know. I'm back.
they thought that you rage quit.
I was mad. I just couldn't handle it no more. Send MCToon money now or I'm leaving.
Somebody had mentioned that vaping was probably more dangerous than 5G. So,
you know, it could be, but you know what? I haven't smoked a cigarette in 6 months and I feel a lot better, guys. And hopefully this is the next thing I quit. So pray for me. If you believe in God, pray for me, please, to help one day quit it all.
I was, my office mate was a smoker and used that to quit completely. So and we were in a transition spot in the building, and we were in a small room, not as big as the room I'm in now, the two of us, and so we were really close. And he's like, "Do you mind if I vape?" I'm like, if you're quitting smoking to vape, that's fine. So,
well, that's what I'm doing. I didn't vape just to vape. I'm trying to, and I'm doing really well, man. First time I ever quit smoking since I started.
Even in prison?
Well, you know, there's times when there wasn't cigarettes there and you'd have to quit, but every time there was tobacco in there, and usually there always was because guards were bringing in there's ways, man. Where there's a will, there's a way. And plus you put all kinds of criminals together, we're gonna figure shit out. Money too, money. Guards will take money, people, money, man. You know, walls, throw shit over. There's always ways to bring stuff in.
Over the walls?
Listen, one time I put a can of pop size hash up my bum to hide it, up my bum. And I'm sorry to tell you, but when in prison, it's the safest place for it. If the dogs are coming, they won't find it up your bum, guys. I'm just saying. Hoop it. Hoop it. Hoop it.
All right. That just went off the rails.
I'm just trying to make you guys laugh. Love you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button here.
All right,
Love you guys.
I was explaining about the new stuff in 5G. So in the United States, they're doing 26 gigahertz and 39 gigahertz, and those are higher frequency. But they can't go as far because of the higher frequencies. So they're doing smaller towers all around the place. But the same rules apply. They can only output a certain amount of power. And so if they go and they walk up and down the street and they do whatever and they have the acceptance tests, and if it's too high, then they get in trouble. So they can't do that. So Clive Wells did not want to know how you
Sorry,
hid that.
Clive, buddy. Hey, so Clive, hey, I apologize, but he started talking about stuff, and I just wanted. I'm an open book, and my life's my life, guys. And hey, if you guys don't like it, still subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button here. So
30 pence per pack, and the barbecue and the beef are good. I don't know. Oh, berry drops.
Yo, these guys like me, man. I like that. I like that. I'm not getting berated, bro. It's pretty cool. Your fans are harsh on some people, man. I've seen it.
Oh yeah, and yeah, when they're coming out with the swinging,
it probably makes the guests a lot more mad too, because they're seeing all these negative comments. It probably pisses them right off.
Oh yeah. Well, so like the guy had it on earlier. He did not. He's like before. He's like, I'm not gonna look at the live chat. I'm like, it's good because they were not nice to him. That was a fair, yeah, definitely they were not nice to him. So some of the super chats were even pretty rough. Yeah, and all right, can sized.
Yeah, it was a big piece, man. Oh yeah, it was harsh too, honestly, because I had to get up there before the guards came, man. We just got a big package in. Guards brought us a pound of hash. And we boom right up the bum, guys, and it hurt. But you know what? It was safe up there. Imagine I'm jail rich. Imagine how in jail a gram of hash is $100.
Oh
$100. A cigarette is $10 for one cigarette in jail.
$10.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's black market. You can't. Imagine how hard it would be to get a cigarette in jail. So it's expensive.
Yeah, especially if it's been up the hooch there.
Well, it's wrapped up really nice.
Is it like discount if it's been up there, or
no?
Is it like premium? Like these have never been up the back door. They're more expensive than the ones that are backdoor cigarettes.
No, it's all the same price, but it's nice to have stuff that's not at the back door. It's definitely nice to have some non-shitty smokes. Definitely.
Oh, best conversation ever. Oh. So Chrismer and Dave says I'm supposed to call it in the trunk.
Yeah, no, it's called hooping it. You gotta hoop it. Hoop it. Hoop it. Hoop it. Yo, I told my fans I'm coming on here to debate 5G. We're talking about hooping packages in jail. They're all watching me like, yo, you're crazy.
Oh, all right. I don't know what else there's to talk about. Anybody got questions for John?
Yeah.
Let's see. We got VMC says, Jon Snow, we are harsh to those who deserve it. Yeah. Here, I'll say this first. The flat earthers generally have they don't have any science background, and then they come in saying that all the scientists in the world are wrong. And that's the frustrating thing. And then we'll present some science that doesn't happen. That's not all these excuses. So
they don't even believe space is real.
Yeah.
They don't bend to space. They don't bend to space.
They don't have a map.
No, they don't. They have a dome. I want to see the reality TV show where they go looking for the edge of the earth. I want to see it. It needs to be done. Let me do it. Pick me. I'll go look for the edge. I will go on this show and look for the edge of the earth. Put me on, coach.
Logan Paul was playing with the idea of doing something like that. I think he gave it up. Because where's the edge? It's Antarctica. Antarctica sucks. It's freaking
I would do it. I would do it for the fans.
And white and cold and windy and harsh, and nobody lives there, and you can't go to a Caribou Coffee and get yourself something to warm up.
I'd go to the other end. The ice place. The other end. I'd go to that one.
What? The Arctic?
Well, there's two ends. If it's flat, there's got to be.
No, they think
differences,
it's a
right?
disc.
So it's all the Arctic.
They think Antarctica isn't an island. They think it's the ice wall. I mean, there's a dozen different ideas. They can't even agree on an idea.
I think it's a big distraction from the devil to get people off the path. It's a big distraction. It's a waste of time.
That's a lot more legitimate idea than any flat earther has ever had. So Matthew Matthews for 5 Australians says, would Anthony Riley get passed around as currency in jail? Anthony Riley's a flat earther. That's just a horrible, terrible person. Oh.
Hold on a second. Heat Shield is an important question. Heat Shield says, I'm late here, but can I ask a question? If finding religion in prison can gas anything to do with John's flirf belief? Oh, MCToon, you know what that means?
Does it has anything to do with John's flirf belief? So Heat Shield
What's John's flirf belief?
So flirf is a flat earther. It's a slightly derogatory word for flat earthers. So
I call them flatties.
Yeah, I that's less. I generally use that, but flirf is fine. So a Heat Shield is maybe thinking that you're a flirf, and
no. I actually went into it with open mind, and I got attacked. They tried to convert me into being a flat earther, and it was really weird. And I went to them, I was like, yo, if you believe in Jesus, why are you trying to convert people to flat earth when Jesus says go make disciples of all the nations, not go make everyone a flat earther? Get real.
So Robert Williams says John could pull a theory out of his butt that's better than anything a flat earther has come up with.
That's right.
Don't really want to hear about stuff coming out of his butt. Yeah, you got Jon Snow. Don't become a flirfer. So all right, just so you know, later, you see this right here.
Yeah, this is a satellite.
Lego ISS.
That's cool.
So we're doing that next in about half an hour. That's my third stream of the night. Oh, you know what? Satellites are a big thing. What do you think about satellites in 5G?
I think they're using them for Project Bluebeam, and that's what I think. I think they're going to be used for holographic imaging, and that's what they're going to try to do. Look at the dragons they're putting into the sky. Like, you can look at some of these YouTube videos, these holographic images, bro. They're really starting to really test these things, man. I'm telling you.
So like in the stadium in Brazil, you mean?
Yes, that dragon. Yes, that was really insane.
That was actually only visible to people on their cell phones.
Okay, but they're probably testing. They could figure it out. They're probably tweaking the things, man. There's someone trying to figure it out. Yes. Now, there's a secret meeting happening right now, trying to figure out how to do this right now.
So, in the meeting right now. So,
yeah,
all right.
Secret
So
meeting.
they had to look at their phone, and when they're in that
so they
stadium,
couldn't see it in real life.
They didn't see it in real life. No, but here's the deal. There are some hologram things. Like, if you remember, there's like some old video games, some old West video games that had like holograms, and then there are some like larger things that they can project, but it's the quality is quite terrible. But it takes freaking lasers, man. So satellites don't have them installed in them. They're just radio frequency stuff, and they're not 5G.
They can put new satellites up with new things. There's all kinds going up right now by Elon Musk, right? Yeah, and Bill Gates.
But they would have to do them. They're not doing them right now. What they're doing right now is
having secret meetings.
Communication. Of course, this secret meeting. All right. So the Starlink, that's just radio, basically getting internet to everybody.
What they're telling us, right? That's what they're telling us.
Yeah, and it's got the freaking lasers on sharks, right?
It has to, bro. I'm skeptic about everything, man. I don't know what I believe anymore. I believe in Jesus. I believe Jesus is returning. That's all I really truly know. But everything else is up in the air.
It sounds like you're a little the opposite of skeptical, but that's fine. So let's see. Christopher Dave says, does he know that Bluebeam was actually just a failed plot for a Star Trek original series?
I know that's what was said, but I also know there was a guy that was killed for publishing a book about it. Huh.
in a secret meeting, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, heart attack. Heart attack. Oh, shoot.
So let's see. Jolene says, I bought a Lego ISS when it came out. Been waiting for my girlfriend to come over and assemble it with me, but she is too worried about COVID. Have you not seen her since March, Jolene? Like, we were careful till May, and I'm like, screw it.
I don't even believe in COVID.
I want to get it right now. I think I got it in back in March. And so I was just looking up yesterday where I could maybe go get a antibody test, but dang, it's hard to find even that. So,
hey, you know what's funny, Mike, or MCToon? I used to see you on my group 5G, Stop 5G, and you always used to come and like attack or like troll me or whatever. And I didn't really care because those groups were for a purpose for my new videos. That's not really, you know what I mean? Like, but I really like you, bro. I really do like you, man. I'm glad you hit me up, man.
Thanks.
You're actually a pretty cool dude, bro.
You're a lot of
pretty
fun.
Cool dude.
So
yeah, man.
I'm glad we.
But I came in here with this intent, like, you know what I mean? Like, this was what it was always going to be.
Yeah. Talking to you beforehand, I figured this is not going to be poisonous, so that's good. Anthony Riley. I don't know if we really gave you enough background on Anthony Riley. So he's British, and for some reason, the main insult that British people want to put on somebody when they can't think of any other insult is to call him a pedophile.
Yeah, no, that word's going around a lot right now, man.
I know. So Anthony Riley has twice called a guy who's definitely not, has accused him of that, and it's just, he's not, nobody likes him anymore. Even the flat earthers, a lot of flat earthers are going after him.
This is a guy that was supposed to be on your channel?
No, he has refused invites to debate, and based on, he's kind of on the list of, I don't want to debate him, he's too much of a turd. So yeah, there's a few, for some reason the flat earthers, like, there's a large percentage of them that are, a disproportionately large percentage of them are horrible people.
Bro, you mean you got to go on with it against a flat earther, bro. Me and you got to go on, bro. Bring the craziest one on. Me and you, bro.
The craziest one.
Bring the one that you just don't want on. Try to get him on. We'll just go hard on him.
Who is the craziest?
Jon Snow versus flat earther, and you're the judge. It'll be a debate.
Chat. Who is the craziest one? The best one to debate? Jon Snow.
Come on, guys. Who is it?
What would Spurs do to John's head? John's head would explode.
Not really, because honestly, I'm the biggest troll you've ever met, and I could just hit him with, I don't believe in science, so hit me with all these facts that you want. I don't even believe in science. I'll make him so mad. He'll be so mad, bro. He'll be so angry. And me and you be just laughing. Me and MCToon.
We've got so many. We've got Rad Vlad, Right the Hand, Nathan Thompson, Why You Are an Idiot, Russian Vids, Flat Earth Aussie Jesus, Daniel Pratt, Spurs Keysmo, Lemon Bird, Pete Shea. It doesn't end. There's Dell, Russian Vids for sure.
For sure.
So we got two for Russian Vids. Nathan Oakley, Gary Wybenga, who's in the chat but he's too scared. Earth is seriously flat. Austin Witless. We got two for Witless. Hip Hop Hippie, D Marble, Wotan, Mick Flatty. Mick Flatty's the worst. Pete Shea.
I was thinking about doing a song and a video about flat Earth and why they I believe it's evil.
Just do a diss song.
I was thinking about that. Yeah, I really, not like a diss, but like why it's not for them, it's against them. And I was going to call it Flat Earth.
I think I
should do that, man. I'm going to do that.
That'd be good.
I was thinking about it and make a video with like maybe like a green screen, like have like a flat Earth, and I'm standing on their flat Earth and I'm just like stomping on it or something like crazy or something.
That'd be good. Let's see where to go. What was I going to say?
Flat Earth. I'm bringing it back. That was an idea I had a long time ago. I'm bringing it back.
It's already bad. They're still having conferences.
But that could give me some notice, man. That could give me some exposure, bro.
They'll hate you.
Yeah, but you guys will love me.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
Yeah,
that's all that matters is you guys.
Let's see. Arwin. You could.
I bet you any money, bro. These guys are gonna say this is the best live you've done in a while, bro. They're gonna be really happy with this one.
I'm having fun. This is definitely Flat Ferdinand ranty. It doesn't end. There's just so many. JM Truth, Delano TV.
Well, let's send an open invitation.
Right. I'll find.
Who wants to go against me? Who wants to go against me? You guys scared? You guys scared?
Joey Rocha. Oh, there's a lot of them that drink their own piss.
What?
They think it's there's a video that I played a couple weeks ago of a bunch of, like, it was a hangout where they're all talking, and I don't know what the context was and why it was like the secret hangout, or maybe they weren't
meeting. It was a secret freaking meeting.
It was a secret meeting of the flat earthers to talk about drinking their piss, and they're like, oh, I drink your piss, and blah, blah, blah. And but there's some of them that do it real publicly, like this guy, allegedly Dave. He's been on BBC, and he's like, yep, get up in the morning, wee in my cup.
Let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you a story. You guys are gonna like this. I was in the halfway house in Halifax, and I was out back, and I will never drink out of a foreign can again, because it was a can. It was a Mountain Dew Burst. It was full. I picked it up. It was open. I was like, you know what? Someone must have left it. Took a big drink. Pissed, started puking everywhere. His buddy fucking pissed in the can and left it out there for me to drink it. I will never drink a foreign can ever again. I was puking. It was so disgusting, bro. Piss is gross. Do not drink your piss. Kids, don't drink your piss.
I mean, you're halfway there to be a flat earther.
Hey, man. Hey.
All right, somebody sent me a meme. Who sent me a meme? Oh, that was.
You love me, dude. I'm a star. I'm a star, guys. You love me.
Dude, if you did a flat earth video, just a diss video, they'd hate you.
I'm gonna, man. I'm doing it now. This inspired me, bro. Honestly, because really, I like to do controversial songs, and that would be because they wouldn't expect it. They think if I put out a song called Flat Earth, people are gonna think I'm a flat earther.
Oh yeah,
and I want to surprise the heck out of them.
You gotta get some yellow liquid and go to drink it and throw it down or something. But
maybe I'll talk. Maybe you can tell me about some stuff so I can make a good song. We'll have a discussion one day about it, so I can get some kind of ideas to go against them.
Yeah. All right, we've got Morton Nielsen for $45 Donkey Kong dollars says, Punchy told me MC Toon can't build Lego, and he insulted his mom too. Punchy, you insulted my mom?
Wow.
Punchy, shame on you. He did not.
Shout out to PhD Tony. $5 brings a whole new meaning to cool story. My story just got you $5. Congratulations, MC Toon. Making you money. Star. Hit the like button, guys.
Yep. All right.
I'm making you rich. We'll start calling you MC Rich soon.
Punchy, Mrs. Toon is a saint. I would never do that. Yes. Now Punchy has met my wife. I often call her MC wife. But he's not met my mother, who.
My question for you is, what do you have against country music? What is it against country music that you hate so much, MC Toon? We want to know. What is it? What's the what? Why? Why is it such hatred?
It burns my soul.
There's not one song. Listen, there's one song by Brett Eldredge. Want to be that song? I want to be that song that makes you cry. I'm telling you, it hits my soul, bro. It hits my soul.
Johnny Cash.
I'm done with it. Hey, I'm done with it. But I'm just saying.
I'll take Johnny Cash. I'll take Johnny Cash. I just don't like it. I don't.
I find I don't like certain genres, but a certain song with a certain melody that makes you feel like it's my past nostalgia. Sometimes they hit you, bro, and you just can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, you hear a song and it speaks to you. Come on, you can't say you haven't ever heard a song. You're like, you know what?
Every country music song speaks to me. Blah. So,
one day, I have a feeling one day you're gonna be like, you got back. There's one I like.
I'm a metalhead. I like metal. So here's the thing for the chat. The guy that was on earlier, his name was Dalibor. That was his first name, or Dalibor. But I couldn't not stop thinking about the song Dalibnicafessin. Who knows? In the chat, who knows Dalibnicafessin?
Never heard of him.
There you go. I'm wondering, maybe Punchy. Maybe Punchy will.
Come on, Punchy. Come on. Come on, Punchy.
Oh, yes.
Dolly something? Dolly Parton?
Toon, how could you not like Bolene from Dolly Parton? Dolly Parton is okay, I guess, a little.
Ooh, he's converting. You're converting to a country earther.
Oh, Heat Shield gets it. Not quite. He almost gets it.
Oh.
Dalibnicafessin. He's close. There's 2 songs that end with Nicafessin. And let's see. Who is it? No. Nothing. Come on, Heat Shield. Get the right song. Get the right song. You're close. You're close. Among the living.
Just Google it. Just Google it, guys. Come on. Use your phone and Google it.
The spelling is going to be weird.
Say Google. Show me this. Hey, Google.
Let's see. I have at least one album in my collection from every year from 57 to about 2018. I like everything from Buddy Holly to Radiohead to Madonna with Queen and the Beatles and in between. There it is. Oh, there it is. Heat Shield gets it. Ballad.
What is it? Cash, what is it?
Dalibnicafessin is Nice Effin' Ballad. Backwards.
Nice.
That's the name of the song. By Anthrax.
Woo!
I don't love Anthrax. I love Megadeth. So, well, I've got a Lego thing to build here pretty soon.
Okay.
This did not work. I'm sad about that. I'm gonna maybe try it again. This worked. These are pretty good.
Yes.
These are pretty good. So they get the MCToon thumbs up. Pumpkin spice Twinkies. If next time I go to the store, whatever's the next pumpkin spice thing, I'll grab.
And hey guys, I just want to say one thing. If you guys do subscribe to my channel, make sure you leave a comment on my songs. Let me know you're from here, so I know you're from here. So I can chat with you guys and we can continue our relationship. And hopefully I can come back on and battle these flat earthers.
Hold on. That sounds good. I definitely like adding another flat earth debunker.
Because I'm on your side, right? So I'm like your back. You know what I mean? Like ain't no one coming at you. Fuck, leave MCToon out of this, boy. What? Flat earther?
You look at my on Facebook. If anybody's on Facebook, look at my wall because I post all these videos on my wall, and there's a handful of flat earthers that always show up and they just start attacking me right away. And
I used to make flat earth posts, but I didn't think, and it came out of nowhere, bro. I'm telling you, someone would tag one guy and all of a sudden it'd be like 300 comments of like crazy shit.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I'm not going to let them stop because I'll get 500 comments on a post.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a Facebook algorithm saying promote my stuff. So
you know what's funny? I'm going to put a status right now. Is the Earth flat? And that's what I'm going to post that right here, right now, and I'm going to see what we can come up with right here, right now. That's my Facebook status. I'm going to see if they come out of the woodwork. We'll see if we can pull them in. Is the Earth flat? Asking for a friend.
Oh, we've got. Let's see. Man-Devil says that you could share prison stories with Nathan.
Yes, I could.
Nathan.
I'd be down to do anything for you guys, man. I love you guys, yo. Anything you guys need from me, I got you. 100%.
Nathan got arrested for harassing kids at recess.
No, I don't want to talk to Nathan, man. Nathan, stay away from those kids, bro. Nathan, beat it. No, get out of here, weirdo. Sorry. We don't like Nathan. Leave them kids alone.
Oh, let's see. Jessica G posted a Johnny Cash song that I won't be playing because that'll get struck for sure.
Yeah.
And the top other song there is a Weird Al song, Amish Paradise.
You know what's funny? Me and my boy Stax just did a remake of Gangster's Paradise. We shot a video for it. It's going to come out next year. It's really, really cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude gets pissed if you do it. He was really mad at Weird Al. But
I hope he gets mad at us too, because it's not the same beat. It's a whole different, but it's got the same kind of. I hope he sues us, bro. I would love that. Coolio, come on, sue me. I got your fans to back me up. What, Coolio? What? boy.
I think Coolio's fan's gonna win that one, even though he's
You're right.
He's
Yeah,
much. He's,
so, hey, Coolio, as right now, I apologize, Coolio. I didn't mean that. I spoke out of turn. I spoke out of turn, Coolio.
he might not hear this either. So let's see. Let's see. Grand prices to me. Some of the Facebook ones triggered me a bit at first, being so despicable, but I'm getting used to them now. They're pretty bad. Yeah, I mean these and they only have so many things.
Yeah,
Each one,
all the same shit.
Each one has their own, like, yeah, Roberto Reeves. He's always on me. Like, and then he's like accusing me of coming after him. I never post on his stuff. I never say any. I mean, he's always on my page and like asking me and poking me. And here's the best thing.
Oh, shit, go ahead. Sorry.
He says he thinks that in order to do science, you have to do it yourself. Right? That's one of the flat earther kind of things, which is stupid. But he's like, how did you, MCToon, how did you quantify, which is a number, how did you quantify the cause of an eclipse? Right? Quantify is a number. How did you get a number for the cause? There's no such thing as a number for a cause. That doesn't make sense.
No.
So, but he constantly asks it as if he's like smart.
You know, there was this one guy that was like messaging me for a while about it, trying to convert me to flat Earth, and he was like, "Bro, I spent 6 months reading all this shit." And I was like, "Bro, you just wasted 6 months of your life. Like, give it up."
Yeah.
I felt bad for the guy, man.
We've got, and I think I understand this. We've got Humphrey Pushcart for $6.66 says, "Wow, John, that's a lot of commissary."
Well, you guys forget you're not sending me the money. You're giving it to MCToon. You think he's gonna give me anything? No, he's keeping it all.
I think he's talking about I think he's talking
jail,
about something. Yeah,
commissary is jail. Commissary is jail money, like your canteen money. Right?
Canteen. I've only been to camp.
But listen, I want to say thank you to everybody who's helping out MCToon, because for us small-time YouTubers, every little bit helps, and we really appreciate you. So thank you guys for donating to MCToon. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. We love you guys.
Let's do this. Let's do one on your channel sometime, a couple weeks from now.
Can you show me how to do it?
I'll have to show you how to do it, yeah.
That'd be dope, man. That'd be really dope. I don't know if people are going to join. Maybe if you tell them to come join from your guys, they might come check it out.
Yeah, I'll do that. But I mean, it takes time for you to, build up a little bit of a thing. So anyway, I've only been to camp. Yes, I've only been to camp. And so we have canteen at camp, not commissary. I've never purchased anything at a place that was a commissary.
Honestly, jail is kind of like a small community of like criminals, man. It's very honestly, you can't trust nobody, man. It's a very lonely place. Honestly, it wasn't scary. It was more like lonely for me because nobody really messed with me because I'm a 6'2" guy that can be very intimidating. So people, I'm a really nice guy too, though. So I mean, I don't need to bring it up.
So how much of the tattoos were in jail there?
Well, I had this tattoo and this tattoo before I went in, but like all like a bunch of these were inside, but like these new face tattoos were all when I got out.
Okay.
I love tattoos, man. I love tattoos, and you know what? I'm living my best life right now.
Do you use a pen? Pen ink?
No, they used like a beading needle, and they used like a little Discman motor, and they just jimmied it right up, man. And it was pretty. Honestly,
what was the ink? What was the ink?
They would burn ash. So like they would have like this kind of like oil, this like grease for hair for like like this like kind of grease stuff, and they just burn it, and it would like burn ash into a can, and once the ashes, they put water and they'd shake it for like a week, and it would turn into ink. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I knew a guy that had.
Isn't that crazy what people can do?
I knew a guy that had been in, and he had his initials across here. And they were terrible. He did it himself with just this. And it was
I wouldn't do that.
Edges were terrible, and like whenever he stood, he'd like hold his hand like, so you couldn't see it. It wasn't very good.
You know what's crazy, MC, man? These guys stayed here the whole time, bro.
Yeah,
like,
these people, I mean, really, they got nothing else to do. I don't know. They're all kind of.
No, they don't. They really don't.
They're all kind of weird. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. we're all locked in right now too. That's
No, I'm not locked in up here. We can go anywhere up here in Canada. It's pretty much
Yeah.
wide open.
depends. Some people, yeah, in the U.S. every state is different, and of course in
true,
Europe
true.
a lot of people are.
Can I ask you a question though? What do you think of the election results? What are your opinion on it?
Well, my guy did not get in. I voted for Pedro, and I'm kind of upset. He didn't even really place.
Did you actually vote for Pedro?
No.
I voted for Kanye. I voted for Kanye. I had to vote for. How could you not vote for Kanye?
You're in Canada. You can't vote. You know.
I mentally voted.
Okay.
All right.
I when he was running, I'm like, oh, that's funny. And then he really was on the ballot. And my kid's like, he came in third. I'm like, well, so I looked it up. He came in fourth. He came in fourth in Iowa and a few other places. So, oh my gosh. Jessica G is a tough crowd. Jon Snow, you're a swell guy for someone that busted his own cheeks with $100 bill and a pound of hash.
Whoa, Jessica, are you trying to date me? Hit me up, girl. Hit me up, yo. What's up? I'm single. I just got dumped by my girlfriend. She dumped me. If you're listening to this, thanks for dumping me.
That's awesome. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap this up, and then I need to go to the bathroom, and I need to get this camera. There's a camera right there. I got to get that set up. I got to move this my microphone and my phone.
I had a really good time, man. I had a really good time on here.
Yeah,
it was really fun.
I'm glad you came on. I'm glad we could just have a nice, fun talk. And people are saying you should come on more often. So let's do something about that. So
I would love to battle a flat earther because I think we had too much fun. I think we need some troll battles with some flat earthers, man. Because I would love to do that. That'd be really fun. I'd like to see them get mad.
I'll find somebody that I'll say that you were talking smack about him, even if you weren't. It doesn't matter. So, all right. So, Jessica G just dropped the link in the description there for the Lego ISS build with myself and Punchy, and we're gonna have Mr. Serious in here. He has promised me he will not be serious. So, should be fun. So, John, thanks a lot.
I'm gonna answer one last question from Mandevil.
All right.
Mandevil asks, I want to ask John if you ever got involved in any escape plans or knew of any next time. No, unfortunately, everyone was pretty content doing their time where I was at.
And
thanks, guys. I want to say thank you once again for having me on MCToon. I want to thank all your fans. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on MCToon's channel. If you're just tuning in, we love you. Hope to see you guys again.
All right. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody. His link is in the description. Go. It's free. Even if you, it's free to subscribe to his channel, and it helps him out. So do that. And all right, let's see. I gotta find the right thing. The outro. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you later. Just a couple minutes to assemble the ISS. Bye.